Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Calvin Russell here, CEO and founder 850 Credit Consultation. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting subject. One of my clients who lives in a certain state, I'll give that away a little bit later. Uh, she mentioned to me how they have a tax credit program in which if you move to the state, they will actually, pay your student loans. I said, well, how does that work? And so I did some research, and I'll go ahead and give it away early. The state is Maine, okay? So you're probably like, who's gonna move to Maine? Well, a lot of people live in Maine or being open to it, or you move there and then you move back somewhere else, right? It depends on how desperate you are to have your student loans paid. But either way, how the process works is real simple. You move there and you have to start paying on your student loans. So let's say, for example, you're paying, let's say, $150 a month on your student loans, right? And that comes out to $1,800 throughout the year. All right. So now what we do is at the end of that time, so you pay $150 a month times 12, that comes out to $1,800. All right. Now, once it comes out to $1,800, when it's time to do your taxes, what they do is they just give you a tax credit. Okay. When they give you that tax credit, let's say, for example, based on how much income you made, let's say you ended up owing $2,000 in state taxes. Okay. So now, granted, this is before the refund is done and all that. This is completely separate of a refund, completely separate. All right. So let's say if you have $2,000 in state taxes, what they do is they just subtract what you paid on your student loans from what you owe the state. So in that case, you paid $150 times 12, that's 1,800. And then you do your taxes and you see that you owe $2,000 in state income. State income tax. Then you only have to pay $200. So in some cases, you can actually get a bigger refund just by moving to Maine. Okay. Again, the state is Maine. Okay. So I don't know much about Maine or anything like that, not knocking Maine or anything like that. So I just thought that was pretty different. The reason why they're doing it is because they're saying the workforce is very low and they're looking for a specific category of people. So everyone does qualify for the program, but you only get a bigger refund if you are, if you are working in the STEM industry. So, or have a STEM major. So that could be science, technology, engineering, or math. Okay. So in those technology type, industries, whatever the case may be. Now, if you're not in any type of STEM industry or have any type of STEM degree, you still qualify for the program, but they don't give you a refund. So let's say, for example, you end up paying more than 150 on your student loans, 200, whatever, and then your income, your state income tax ends up being lower than what you paid in student loans for the year. They'll end up giving you a refund at when it's time to do your taxes. So I think that's pretty good. What's going on? Well, I can't say stank, but that's your name. That's your name, right? So, but either way, I thought that it was pretty interesting. It's crazy how a lot of companies, a lot of states, or a lot of organizations are trying to create more creative ways to help people with their student loan debt. So, but there you go. If you're looking to get your student loans paid, you do have to start a payment plan. Obviously, you have to be working, of course, and so there's got to be some type of stipulations, right? And then, sure enough, again, you don't have to be in the STEM industry or have a STEM degree. If you want that refund, you could do that, but you can also break even. So that means that if you're not a STEM member, right? You can have a regular job. Let's say it's I don't know, a police officer, right? And you have student loans. And then of course you pay your student loans. Let's say the same scenario, 150 a month comes out to 1,800 a year. And then let's say your state income tax come out to 1,800 a year, whatever that number could be. Then they'll just break even. They're not going to have you pay tax on the income that you made as far as the state tax go. They can't. That has nothing to do with federal, okay? Because you got state and you got federal, okay? But either way, just another way, creative way. But some people, hey, you can move there, work there, pay your student loans. You're gonna pay them anyway. Stay there for, I don't know, 10 years, and you can take advantage of that, and then of course move if you want to. So don't tell me I told you to move, because I don't know how Maine is myself. So but either way, I thought that's pretty interesting. I did some research. It is legit. I had no idea. So but either way, if you guys like this video, like it. You want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe, as we got nothing but great content on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. What's going on, Jackie? What's going on, Orlando? And I'll see you guys later. All right.